All right, you guys, check this out. Today we have a beautiful black with checkerboard roof Mark III Mini with Jet Motors turbo kit. So this Mini was built by our really good friend Billy Reed. He sold it to our friend Duffy, and Duffy enjoyed the car, loved it. He builds hot rods for a living, so he's a real car guy. And we got a phone call from a war hero in Florida who we just adore. His name is John, and he said, Jeremy, that Mini with the black black checkerboard roof, is that car for sale? And I said, well, no, it belongs to Duffy. And I said, but if you really want, I can call him up and see if he'd be willing to part with it. And so I called Duffy, and he said, you know what? I'm building a really serious hot rod. I mean, he showed me pictures. It's insane. Money, no object, kind of crazy, super, just amazing. Maybe we'll post some pictures of Duffy's hot rod. But he said, you know what? Go ahead and sell the Mini to your friend John. And John said, before you ship it to me in Land O'Lakes, Florida, I want you to do a few things. Number one, put one of your turbo kits on it for me, please. I said, you got it, pal. No problem. Happy to do it. So check this out. Here we have another bolt-on Jet Motors turbo kit on a Mark III Mini with a really built 1300. I think it's 1360, might even be 1380. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Billy what size the bore is. But it's over 1300 cc's. Big valve, ported head, about 10.5 to 1 compression. And everybody says, wait a minute, can you put your turbo kit on a, don't you have to reduce the compression? No. If you take it down to 8.5 to 1 or something like that, which, listen, if you're going to do like a really big turbo and a lot of boost, yes, lower the compression. But on a tiny little GT, GT15 turbo, no. We have discovered that the MG Metro turbos of the day wanted a little bit of compression, and that was really, really important. So we've discovered that if you're under 9.5 to 1, we want at least 9.5 to 1 on even a bone stock motor is happy with that type of compression. So this is a really well-built motor. We bolted this turbo kit on, and I remember the look on Paul's face when he came back after his couple of tuning test drives, because it was fairly easy to tune because it's already a really well-built motor, right? Paul comes back, his eyes are huge, and I'm like, what? And he goes, that has to be one of the best running, best sounding, most powerful, most torquey turbo motors we've done to date. And I'm like, really? What do you think it was? And he goes, I think it was because it had a really good cam. It wasn't radical, not crazy, but just a little maybe better than stock. 10.5 to 1 compression, 1.5 roller rockers, and just a really well-built motor. And we're only running 6 pounds of boost. And I'll tell you what, my butt dyno tells me that this is just about 100 horsepower, 100 foot-pounds of torque. I'm going to take you for a ride so you can see for yourself. But what an amazing bolt-on. And look, we're getting so good at this. It was like less than a day and a half, and we had this thing on, dialed, and tuned. And you can too. So if you haven't checked out the Jet Motors turbo kits, go to jetmotorsmini.com and check out these bolt-on turbo kits because they are awesome, and you're going to find out for yourself. Let's go for a ride. Let it dry. Ready? All right, here we go for a ride in John's turbocharged classic Mini. Now, I want to get, hang on, this treble is right in my chin. Oh, brother. Here, sorry about this. There. Okay. My stupid cameraman, Keith, lost all the footage from the original ride-along. So I have to do this again, but I don't think have to is the proper word. I get to, because this is a very cool, fun, enjoyable turbocharged Mini. What I love most about this car is its quietness, is its comfort. I really hope that John in Florida, who's about to receive this car, will get his wife to ride around with him in this. And I think she will, because it smells good. It's really comfortable. It's not loud. It's not obnoxious. It's quite pleasant. So I bet she does. John, you're going to have to report back to us and tell us how much she really enjoys riding in this Mini. All right. Some of the things I'm noticing right off is I love that I put this, I kind of forced John. I said, you know, I really want to put this shift extension and this specialist components shift knob on there. Reason being is because I've discovered that having to lean forward to grab the shifter in the Mini is uncomfortable, and I don't like it. I want to sit back, relax, get the shifter and the steering wheel in a nice position. As you can see, it's just right. Look at this. That's awesome. If you don't like the extension, take it off. Put the shift knob down here, but I think you will. If you guys haven't tried this, you should. Anyway, I'm going to build some heat up in this turbo, and then we're going to nail it. Now, when Paul was tuning this one, he came back and his eyes were this big, and I said, "What's up?" He goes, "That is amazing." He said, "You know, when Billy built the motor in this car, he must have done some really cool special stuff, because it just really likes this turbo." What do I mean by special cool stuff? It's got a really well ported head, big valves, 1.5 roller rockers, the perfect camshaft, and it's just, everything is dialed and it's accepting the turbo really well. I know. Our dyno is down right now and getting some upgrades, and we don't have our dyno, so I can't put it on the rollers and tell you, but I've done enough of these to tell you that I know that my butt dyno is pretty accurate, and I know that this is making 100 wheel horsepower. So we're probably 120 at the flywheel, and I bet you we're seeing close to, if not 100 horsepower at the wheels. And that's no joke. This is, you'll see, I'm gonna step on it. This thing, that's why Paul's eyes were this big, and I drove it, and you know, this is not my first drive in this car, so I know what he's talking about, and you're about to find out too, because I came back and did the same thing. I said, wow, boy, that one goes really good. And so I'm gonna get around this truck, and then I'll squeeze the artificial air, as we call it. So let's see what we get here. Here we go. Oh, damn. I had to get on the brakes. That is going really nice. That was 70. That was 70 miles an hour. And like that. Here, I'll do it again. Watch this. Here we go. Here we go. Wheels are spinning. Spinning the wheels at second. Spinning the wheels at third. There it is. There's 75. Woo! Oh, yeah. Now that is fun. Excellent. Oh, here we had one of our customers, Kevin West, come in, and he walked up to me, and I was about to close up shop, and he said, I need to pick up a grill and some whiskers and a surround for my Mini. And hang on, I gotta squeeze this again. The road's open, there's no cars. Look at this, third gear pull. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Oh, that is awesome. So Kevin says, my wife said when I came out here that I don't need a turbocharged Mini. And I said, oh, really? I said, you want to go for a ride in one? And he said, oh, yes, please, please, please. I'm like, all right, go jump in this black one. So I put him in this car. He sat right there. And I built a little heat in it. I went around the neighborhood. I got out on the open road, and I started to squeeze it just like I did just now there. And his eyes got huge, and he's smiling, and he's like kind of hanging onto the door handles, and he's going, oh my gosh, whoa, 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 whoa. He's freaking out. We got back to the shop. We got in there. He's still smiling ear to ear. I mean, he cannot take the smile off his face, and he couldn't write the check fast enough. He pulled a little check, one check out of his wallet. He must have known that he was going to do something, and he couldn't write that check fast enough. And I was laughing, and I said, I thought your wife said you couldn't have a turbocharged Mini. And he says, you know, I think I'm going to ask for forgiveness instead of permission. So thank you, Kevin. That's funny. Another thing about this car is that it's got an eject button and fire missiles button. So you know you all want this eject button. I know I want one. So let's hit it and see what happens. Boom! Ejecto-cito, cuz! Buddy, go! Ejecto-cito, cuz! It worked! I love this button! All right. Oh, wait, we got to fire some missiles. What happens when you hit the fire missile button? I don't know. Well, good thing this is going to an Army vet with 3 Purple Hearts, because he's got an eject seat button, he's got fire missiles button, he's got a turbocharger under the bonnet. John, you're going to love this car. I love this car. This car has been loved its whole life by all its previous owners. Billy, Dave Griffith, Duffy, and now you, John. This is a 4-owner car. So here you go, my friend. This is yours. Letting it spool down. I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. If you don't have a turbocharger on your classic Mini, go get one. Go get one at jetmotorsmini.com. There's 3 to choose from. You got your base kit, your blow-through turbo carb kit, and your electronic fuel injection kit. And this was the blow-through turbo carb kit. So go get one. All right, I guess we'll see you on the next one, and you guys all have a good one.